Let's be real. Medicine trained you to chase perfection. Perfect diagnoses, perfect documentation, perfect outcomes. But here's the problem. When you bring perfectionism into the business of medicine, it's not saving lives. It's silently draining your profits, your time, and your confidence. And perfectionism's favorite partner in crime? Comparison. You look at other physiatrists and think, their clinic looks flawless. Their referral base is thriving. They figured out something I haven't. Suddenly, you're stuck in a cycle. Comparing, striving for the impossible, then procrastinating when you can't measure up. And that cycle? It's keeping you from building the independent, profitable practice you deserve. The hidden cost of perfectionism in private practice. Here's what perfectionism does to physiatrists in business. Paralysis by analysis. You don't launch the service, open the clinic, or make the hire because it's not ready yet. Procrastination disguised as preparation. You tell yourself you're researching or planning, but really, you're avoiding. Profit leakage. Every delay costs you patience, contracts, and revenue opportunities. The irony? The harder you chase perfect, the further you get from success. And deep down, you know it. The comparison, perfectionism, procrastination cycle. It starts with comparison. You see someone else's success and think, I'll never measure up. So, you push harder. You create unrealistic expectations. You tell yourself you'll only launch when everything is flawless. But since perfect doesn't exist, you delay. You hesitate. You self-sabotage. That delay reinforces the comparison, and the cycle spins again. How to break the cycle and build profit. The good news? You can break free. And it doesn't start with more spreadsheets or better branding. It starts with mindset and action. 1. Monitor your motivation. Ask yourself, am I doing this because it aligns with my values, or because I'm reacting to someone else's success? If your decisions are comparison-driven, your business will always feel like it belongs to someone else. 2. Ditch the myth of perfect perfection isn't a goal. It's a prison. Instead, embrace progress over perfection. Done is always more profitable than perfect. Mundram. Set values-based goals. Decide what you want your practice to stand for, not what you think others expect. Build from your values, not from fear. Nangavathu. Track progress, not perfection. Measure growth against your own past performance, not another physician's highlight reel. Celebrate the small wins. That's how profitable practices are built. The freedom of authentic action. Here's the liberating truth. Patients aren't looking for a perfect doctor. They're looking for a doctor who shows up consistently, communicates clearly, and delivers real results. Your practice doesn't need to look like anyone else's. It doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs to be yours. That's when you stop bleeding time and money. That's when referrals grow. That's when you finally step out of the hospital politics hamster wheel and into financial independence. Final takeaway: comparison and perfectionism are a vicious cycle. They feel safe, but in reality, they're keeping you broke, burned out, and behind. You don't need perfect. You need action. So stop waiting. Stop comparing. Stop rehearsing for a flawless future. The most profitable practice is the one that's built, not the one that's endlessly planned. And if you need a guide who's already broken that cycle, you found him.